Check it out. It's a little darker just for today. Huh? Yeah, let me be your brain today. Let me be your confidence today. Let me be your reassurance today. Because sometimes we don't need to see something. We just need to hear it, though. You know this. As we moving around, moving and grooving in this world. Gratitude. Yeah, we got to start off with gratitude. When you got up this morning, got off for work, what's your day off for? Some people don't work anymore, retired, whatever the case may be. Did you take the time and thank your higher power? Did you do that? Did you take the time and look around and reflect on your livelihood? You woke up in the bed, that's a blessing. Lights, that's a blessing. Alarm clock, that's a blessing. Your senses, that's a blessing. Gratitude, what you thankful for? Your clothes, going to the bathroom, moving around, opening a door that actually works. Because I remember when I didn't have a screen door. Or I remember I didn't have a screen door. I didn't have food. Nah, soup kitchen was my spot. Other people's houses was my spot. I had a big struggle growing up. But I'm thankful, though, as right now, that I got a peace of mind. That I got my systems in order, my cognitive activities in order, my rewind. My cardiovascular system is in order. My musculoskeletal system is in order. You know, all them organs within yourself. My kidneys working, my liver's working, my lungs is working. I'm breathing on my own. It's something to be thankful about. Go to a person that's breathing through one of them tubes. It hit different. Walk through ICU. I'll keep saying these moments though, because something to reflect on. Somebody losing their life every day for mere freedom, domestic dispute, health-related situations, things that's against their situations. But you here right now, and you grumpy, and you mad. You mad that you have to get up and go to work. You prayed for that job. You did everything you could to get that job. And you have the job now. First 2 months, you was excited, got the good check. You was able to take care of things. You was able to be proactive. You're able to be proactive now. You're able to put smiles on people's faces. You're able to feel like somebody. And now you mad because you stayed up late, binge watching some random show. You was in somebody's business. Or maybe you was taking care of somebody. Maybe you're a caretaker. Or maybe you work a night shift. It's still something to be thankful for, because you here to uplift, empower, and inspire somebody, right? We all just so wrapped up with this concept. I'm here to make money. I'm here to make money. Don't be a slave to money. Nothing wrong with making money, because it produces freedom in our life. But don't get so caught up on the money aspect, you forget your health. That's important. That you forget your time with people that care about you, because that's important. That you forget time with relationships with people who've been there for you. Like them times I remember before I didn't have a car. Reflect, I'm going to do that. I'm teaching ones though. I remember when I didn't have a car, I used to bum rags. I used to catch the bus. I used to walk 2.5 hours to a job that sometimes used to send me home in under a 4-hour period because the census was low. I remember those moments. I remember them part-time jobs where it was some useless crap going on, useless drama, over-the-top things, and it was overwhelming for me. But due to my decisions and where I was in life, I was content. And then I started growing. It's just like when we was kids. Kindergarten, you grew, or preschool, kindergarten, first grade, as you continue to grow and expand your size, your mental, your capabilities, your IQ, things start evolving, you start moving on up. And that's natural, that's part of life. So when we get so tied up with these struggles that we go on, it doesn't mean that your life is over. You have opportunity to grow, to find out that weakness in yourself, to see how bad you really want it, to understand what perseverance really look like. To really understand what perseverance look like, to how to have faith, how to be consistent, how to trust in yourself, how to know that things gonna work out, even if it don't work out the way you want it to. It still works out. I know a lot of people is not spiritual, so they say, until they get into a car accident, or until they gotta have surgery, until their kids get sick, until they get a sickness that they think is terminal, or into somebody's funeral, then we put our hands up. Oh, thank you, Father, thank you, Pastor, thank you, priest, thank you. We get into all of these. Now we're looking at the Father. Now we're reflecting on that type of stuff. But prayer should be your first response, not your last resort. For the ones who don't agree and stuff, you don't have to, and I'm okay with that. Down the way, I hope that you get a sense of enlightenment. But I'm here to really touch on, how do you talk to yourself? How do you treat yourself? Them self-talks. Because we got to understand that the subconscious don't have a sense of humor. Your subconscious don't have a sense of humor. So with that being stated, when you say something, it reflects. And it pushes things within your system to keep that going. Keep that working. If you say I'm tired, you say I'm a failure, you say I can't find a new relationship, you say I'm burnt out, I'm stressed, I'm all of that stuff. Currently you are. But when you say that stuff out loud, you're bringing that stuff to life. And now the rest of your day is going to be what you spoke into existence. And we just say, well, I just say certain stuff. Nah, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that to yourself, because you're letting yourself down. You're hurting yourself and you don't even realize it. Them self-talks are important. I start off with affirmations, with gratitudes, with being thankful as much as I can. When I get mad or stressed, I reflect back on gratitude. I reflect back on prayer. I reflect back on my livelihood, and I stop and I breathe. Because that's important, to breathe. To exhale, you got to. Because if not, your subconscious, which maintains your skills, your daily routines, your paradigms, it all operates just like that. It don't have a sense of humor. So even if you was joking, it's going to make that joke a reality. So be conscious of your impulsive moments when you want to say some stuff out loud. Be cool. Nothing wrong with venting. Nothing wrong with expressing yourself. Nothing wrong with saying things that's taking a toll on me for now. Currently this hour. But you have plenty more hours to make a difference. Or change your perspective. Your perspective can either be a passport to a better situation, or it could be a prison to where you currently are. How you talk to yourself is real important. And then also how you treat yourself. Your diet, that matters. Sleep, that matters. Meditation, an outlet, that matters. Do you go to gyms? Do people go to spas? And do you hang out, play basketball, volleyball, whatever it is that you seem to be into doing, sewing, that you do to pass your time, whether you paint, whether you draw? Do you do those moments? Those are important. That's how you treat yourself, because you need an outlet. You need a release somewhere, especially going through these days and times where we're experiencing in this world. And also how you let other people treat you. Do they treat you as if you're an asset or a liability? Do they treat you like a rag, or they treat you like a friend? We sometimes confuse loyalty with letting a person treat us how we wanted them to treat us. That don't make sense. Some of us are so gun-ho on, I gotta be loyal. Don't confuse loyalty with stupidity. Don't confuse loyalty with being goofy. Don't be forged to foolishness. That don't make sense. Don't tie yourself to being a piñata. That's not appropriate. All this, I gotta be there for them because I gotta show that I'm a good person for them. Pay attention when they winning. See if they call you when it's time to go out. See if they call you when it's time to celebrate. See, do they offer you money when you behind on the bill? See if they give you their car when you need transportation, when you need a babysitter, when you need some little money from here until you get paid again. That plays a big deal. Some type of support. Watch out for people, we classify them as monitoring spirits. You know, the ones who, they come around your life and they get to hitting you with these. You tell them you got a new car, and they're like, what type of car you got? Where you get it from? How you get the money for that? So what spot you went to, that's the person you gotta be careful of. You gotta be careful of those people. And it's not the fact that they're being concerned, it's the fact that they don't see who you are, because they prejudge you. They don't see the value in you. How you got a car better than them, a house better than them, a relationship better than them, a marriage that they don't have? They feel like they're better than you. They're not cheering for you. They're actually irritated. And they're going to sabotage and say what they can say to discourage you. Just like the idea you got. Just like that ebook that you have that you haven't wrote yet. That podcast, that cooking class, that sewing class, that trucking class, that construction class, the entrepreneurship class, the business class, whatever it is, the GED, whatever you needed to do that you didn't do because your friends telling you it's a waste of time. Your friends tell you ain't gonna get nowhere. They don't want you to grow. Some of the people in your circle don't want you to grow. How you talk to yourself is real important. The way you empower yourself, like people laugh at me so much at these gyms because they know I'm the energy, I'm the generator, I'm the walking NIPSCO. I power myself up. You can't tell me I can't do something that I'm not capable of doing because I got history, I got facts I got physical evidence to back that up. I don't let nobody, even if I meet people that are better than me in certain avenues of my life, that's okay. My goal is not to be the best electrician because I'm not an electrician. My goal is not to be the best swimmer because I'm not a swimmer. My goal is not to be the best fighter because I'm a fighter. These moments in our life where we tied to these sandcastles and ice sculptures, I don't care if I be the best fighter in the world. I don't care if I be the best coach in the world. You know what I care about being? A quality father, a man of God, a great friend, a great brother, a great son, a man of integrity. That's what's important to me, a man of integrity, a man of empathy, a man of emotional intelligence, a man that's big enough and real enough to apologize, a man that continues to accept that he was wrong and that he need help. That's what's important to me. That should be important to you. Making them moves, making them plays, buying them Jordans, they go get you that, big bro. Buying the jewelry, getting all the different types of weeds, or substance y'all be taking, the vapes, and they gonna get you there. Till you get some principles and a purpose, you still gonna be depressed, you still gonna be stressed out, it's still gonna be everybody's fault, you still gonna be blaming mama and dada, and everybody else who left you, deserted you, and this and that. When you start seeing them moments, playing that victim story, you know what you're telling yourself? I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. That's what you're telling yourself. I'm Peter Pan. That's you. Pinocchio. Keep telling them lies to yourself. You see, what is it going to take? You have to keep crying, sliding down the walls, creating that puddle on the floor to know that I got to do something about this. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Telling the best sob story is not going to get you a reward. It's not going to get you $1 million. It's what you're going to do about it. I see so many posts of people be having situations and struggles. Then I'll see a person put a comment section. Keep your head up. You got this. You in the neighborhood, go knock on their door. Come to their job. Messenger 101, call them. You just felt like you done get them a little comment, and therefore I did my good deed for today. Some of that stuff is helpful at times, but if you're in the proximity of them and you have a real relationship with them, or a real bond, or a real connection, or you guys are linked up some way or fashion, it don't hurt to pick up the phone. It don't hurt to FaceTime them. It don't hurt to message them off social media so you don't look like you just that person. Do things when it don't matter. Do things when the camera's not on you. Do things when you're not around the crowd. That's what really matters. I judge people off of how they treat that waiter, how they treat that waitress, how they are in traffic. That anger, big bro, that's unhealthy. You're going to end up hurting somebody down the way, or you're going to end up hurting yourself. Those random outbursts you be having, nobody's going to hire you long. And if you will get hired, you'll never get promoted. And if you do get promoted, you're not going to get the piece that you need to get, because over time, you're going to fire yourself and you don't even realize it. Hey, sis, hey, miss ma'am, them random snapping off moments because somebody holding you accountable, you don't want to grow up. You're going to still stay immature. You're going to still stay stressed out in them dead-end relationships, them dead-end jobs, blaming your baby daddy, blaming your ex-husband, blaming your daddy that wasn't in your life. I get it. Some of you big bros, big homies with the switches on you. You're not tough. Your daddy didn't love you. And you didn't get hugs. You didn't get enough hugs growing up. You broke. And it's not so much about finances. Your mental is broke. You confuse masculinity with I have to be overly aggressive. I have to check everybody that come in my life. But you ain't checked the moments when you gave yourself a false promise. When you told yourself, I was going to start coming to work on time. I'm going to start being there for my kids. I'm going to start appreciating my wife, my girlfriend. Because you know us men, when we mess up, we want to say we're going to do the 360, but it only lasts for a few weeks. The females do it too. Then you're right back to the same BS. And right back to playing. But you've been playing with yourself with that weight loss. Big bro, Miss Ma'am, you've been playing with yourself with that weight loss. That weight loss journey, you playing. That schooling, the GED, the getting your license, the getting the truck, the whatever permit, you've been playing. To really tie to that podcast, you playing. Y'all run around here, jump on everybody's social media, getting everybody business, but don't mind your own. Cortisone levels is going high. Hypertension is a real thing. Mind your business and drink your water. You get so distracted. You running around everybody else's project. You taking a test, you looking on everybody else's paper. Then when it's time for you to get your grade, you got the same thing they get. And didn't even realize that you had the cognitive activity, you had the common sense, you had the will to pass it on your own. Oh, you so wrapped up. What they doing over there? What they doing over there? Hey man, it's the next party, it's the next. Get your education together. Get your generational wealth together. Get that trauma together. Understand, all triggers is not bad. I could be walking in past a bakery and a smell can trigger me at grandma's. So am I mad at the bakery for reminding me of something? Some of y'all walk around with loaded straps and ready to attack everybody. No, I don't play about this. But you play about you. You play about you. You procrastinate about yourself. You doubt yourself so much. What is it going to take to start believing in yourself? You got everybody around you that love you. They feel empowered by you. They know what you're capable of. But you keep letting them down because you keep telling yourself, well, I ain't doing enough. You got 10 people in your circle, but you want 20 people. You got over the amount of money to take care of your livelihood, but you want something else because you notice somebody else doing something. But you're not willing to take the same sacrifice. Everybody want to win the war, but they don't want to go to battle, though. We don't want to really sacrifice what we need to really get to that next level. We just want to sit and talk and jump on social media and complain. Oh, who's in office? Oh, who work here? Oh, where the distance? You complain too much. If you turn that negative into a positive, you'll be surprised how better you'll be in life. I have bad moments like anybody else. I have challenging moments just like anybody else. But I don't let that, it's a speed bump. It's just like turbulence in an airplane. My car's still intact, I didn't crash. But y'all crash out with the most pettiest things. But you don't have that same anger when it comes to you apologizing your kid from giving them adult responsibilities. You don't have that same aggression when it comes to moments in your job where you know you're capable of doing more, but because people around you are lazy, so are you. You don't have that same energy when it comes to you getting up in the morning, food prepping, breathing, meditating, reading. You don't have that same energy in that. We're aggressive for the most crazy, most random stuff. Oh, food service, and I'm this. If you so bothered, go make your own food. Service supposed to be like this, and you have a point of view, and sometimes we be right, but at times we don't apply enough empathy. We don't even reflect. I seen a video where a girl had a nice car, and the lady watched her with a Lamborghini she pulled up, and she seen her in the store and noticed that she had an EBT card. First thing she say, you got that car out there and you have an EBT card, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, an hour before that, the lady lost her car. She was babysitting the lady, and the lady felt sorry for her and said, well, hey, you can use my car. This is the moments when I say about reflecting, because we don't do that enough. Then there was another video. A guy was driving real slow in a car. You know, we love the road rage. Oh, they driving too slow. Not realizing that, and the guy was honking at him crazy. Not realizing maybe a day ago, that man got diagnosed with cancer. Not saying it's okay, but it's moments about understanding. Somebody's going through something. Not saying that it's okay, but we take the time and this lash out immediately because we take these personal attacks that we conjure up in our own mind. They bother me. They disrupting me. You got up late. You decide to stop at Starbucks. You decide to get tied up into some random endeavors. And now you mad because traffic is slow? Get up earlier. How about that? Get up earlier. It is so amazing how our self-talk, subconscious, you got to remember the subconscious. Don't know if you're joking or not. So watch what you say out loud. It really makes a big difference. And do yourself a favor. Uplift somebody today. Inspire somebody today. Give somebody a compliment. Give somebody a high five. Get in somebody's comment section that you don't like. Because I know men, they have their own hidden agendas. And females do too. But reach out to somebody that you're not a fan of, but that you respect, that you see is doing something that you done, or that you're doing, or that you surpassed. A high five, a good job, or I see you goes a long way. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how you will help somebody who thought about unaliving themselves or thought about doing some harm to somebody. And that one moment to bring them right back to where they need to be. Get them back to their oasis. Or remind them that life is worth living. Because you really don't understand how bad life is. Some of y'all ain't been to these third world countries. Some of y'all haven't been to these moments, these mud huts. People are really struggling. People are really unaliving, getting unalive because of their faith, because of their lifestyle, because of their gender, because of their religion. And we out here, we have so much freedom out here. We so ungrateful as Americans. It's this fault, it's that fault, it's this fault. You know, you need an oil change. You backed up, big bro. You backed up, Miss Man. You so upset. But you're really upset about that relationship that didn't work out. That mom that didn't support you the way you need to. That job that didn't give you that promotion. The fact that you have a child that has some type of mental or physical illness, disability, and you dealing with that by yourself. You upset over the fact that you don't have enough money to take care of all your kids the way you want to, but you had them irresponsibly. Big bro, you mad because your child support is up to $40,000, $50,000 and you can't get a job because you're worried about getting locked up. Sis, you really mad off the fact that nobody's loving you the way that you want to be loved, but you keep going into these dead-end spots where people are vultures. Big bro, you really mad off of the fact that girls are using you for your wallet, but that's what you let in that relationship with, big bro. It's not nobody else's fault. We get mad off of all these other things. All these other issues are secondary. But it's really your decisions, your choices, your lack of self-esteem, your lack of reassurance, your lack of love for yourself. We say we love ourselves. No, you don't. Some of us is scared to open up. We scared to talk. We scared to be vulnerable. I'm not. I've been insecure. I've been a people pleaser. I had self-esteem issues. I've been picked on. I've been bullied. I mean, I've been ridiculed and everything. I've been in poverty. I've been in those moments, but I made it out of that because I didn't allow myself to stay there. We tired of people walking on us. Get off the floor. You just get off the floor. There's no need for you to get so mad and so bothered off of life that you have, though, because considering the stuff that you've done, that you've been through, you don't supposed to be in this state of mind. You don't supposed to have that relationship or that job or that car or that lifestyle that you have, and you have it through grace and mercy. But you think you deserve it. And you had this false sense of entitlement because the world taught you, or you taught yourself, I should have this and this and that. Something's not for everybody. Everybody's not going to be a millionaire. Everybody's not going to be a boss. Everybody's not going to own a business. Everybody's not going to be the main character. You might be a supporting character. You might be an extra, but it's okay. You have your purpose. Once you learn your purpose, you're not going to get wrapped up in these random endeavors. I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And you're not going to feel complete. You're not going to feel complete until you really get that spiritual nutrition, because you need that. That holistic approach, we need spiritual things just as much as we need physical things, just as much as we need counseling, just as much as we need mentorship. We spend all this money to go to these Beyonce, Future concerts, but then when it comes to counseling or mentoring or some type of convention, they ask for too much or it's too far. But you go farther when they go to Starbucks. You go to farther when they go to pick up them Jordans. You go to farther when it comes to an all-white concert, some type of spot that somebody invites you to get on the yacht. You go longer and further and you spend your own money. We pick and choose what we care about, and then when it gets so real for us, now we want to do better. Stop playing with yourself. And start loving yourself, though. It go a long way. It go a long way. Something for once to reflect on. If you love yourself, do something about it. Same way y'all do when y'all go to these car dealerships. These new jewelries, these spa spots. We go to all these long spots and take care of everything else on the outside, but the inside is still broken. The inside is still messed up. The inside still needs some encouragement. The inside still need some water. You need to be cultivated. Get some people around you that really empower you, where they make you feel strong when you don't feel strong. Be your lungs when you can't be. Be your lungs when you don't. Be your legs when you don't have none. It really does a lot for a person when you realize that you know your value, you know your worth. Your circle is gonna tell you that. How you talk to yourself is gonna tell you that. Your perspective is gonna tell you that. I can't say I'm a good person in church, but I'm a bad person at work. Or I can't say I'm a good person in the gym, but I'm a bad person at home. Maintain that integrity, those principles, those values about yourself. Because if ones can't see who you say you are about yourself, somebody's lying. Somebody lying. You got to be real with yourself. Big bruh, big sis, you got to be real with yourself. It's not about, well, I'm doing the best I can. No, you're not. You're doing the bare minimum. You're doing the bare minimum. So the moment you start getting mad, ask yourself, what do you haven't learned? What do you need to learn? And build up your craft. Understand the things about yourself so you won't be so convicted or so irritated, so wound up. When I know that I'm mad or irritated, I ask myself, am I mad or am I jealous? Am I mad or am I envious? Am I mad or I'm hungry? Am I mad or I didn't get no sleep? Am I mad or I'm overwhelmed by something that happened outside of the situation? I'm displacing my emotions. Because sometimes we do that a lot. And then when you realize you did that, apologize. Apologize, rectify the situation, okay? That comes with growth and development. It really does, though. I don't keep breathing on y'all, because we need to get this together, though. All these typical trivial talks we have, who's in office and this and that, work on your traumas. Work on your setbacks. Work on what you didn't experience growing up. Work on loving yourself. Work on empowering yourself. Work on that weight loss, that ebook, that idea you was going to push out, cleaning the house, folding them clothes. Work on that. Work on cleaning out your car. Work on spending more time with people around you that care about your dreams as much as you do. Focus on those people who've been there for you when nobody else was, that gave you that money when you didn't have it, that gave you that gas money, that watched your kids, that let you cry on their shoulder. And they not doing it. They didn't do it for likes. They didn't do it for money. They did it because you was somebody to them. How about you focus on that? We so wrapped up with chasing everything else, but not chasing stuff that really keeps us going. That one phone call when you had at that funeral, they was there. That one person that wiped your nose when you got that bad broke up, they was there. We don't notice them when we doing good in life, but when we rock bottom, they the first person we run to. Who can I run to? Ain't a good look. That's not a good look. Celebrate them. Find a day and make a moment of the people that's around you and even yourself. Because I take the time to do that daily. I buy myself a cake every month and a half. Why? To celebrate me. Huh? I'll take that moment. People like, oh, that's arrogant. Oh, but I have my head down, it's okay. If I'm on medication, that's okay. But when I have my chin up like I got a nosebleed, that's not okay. It's just like telling me, why are you so happy? Why are you loving yourself? Why are you grateful? Why are you celebrating yourself? Why are you keeping yourself in shape? Why you have a good perspective? Why are you reading? Listen how that sound out loud. Why are you saying no? Why are you valuing things around yourself? You don't give everybody your debit card, do you? You don't give everybody your keys to your car or your house, do you? Oh, okay. There's a message we here to talk. Let's talk about it. Big business.